Cinderella.
Yeah, Cinderella. Well, the kids love it. The little girls.
Yeah, they'll be going. Then they'll be dressing like Cinderella. And let Cinderella's castle in Florida, they're all dressed like that.
Yeah, the little girls are still hung up on Frozen.
Are they?
Yeah. Even so much that there's a Frozen shorts appearing before this film, as a matter of fact.
Wow.
To drag in those kids that see the 5-minute Frozen short to get them in to see the Cinderella story they've seen 100 times.
Frozen short. I can't say that. Frozen short.
Not to be confused with Martin short.
Martin short.
All right. DVD releases now.
All right. Let's do some DVD releases.
Was that your Oprah voice?
My what?
DVD releases!
I don't know what that was. My underwear's too tight. Ben Stiller Night at the Museum.
Oh.
What is it? Secret of the Tomb?
Yeah.
Oh. Was that Robin's last film?
Yeah, it was. That's kind of sad to see him go in this film.
As this being a swan song?
Going out with a better film.
It's like Peter Sellers doing Fu Manchu as his last film. The Sound of Music.
The 50th anniversary.
Wow.
65. And you saw Lady Gaga singing selections from this on the Oscars
Well,
day.
you may have. I did not.
I wasn't such a fan of the Oscars, though, that I didn't turn over to The Walking Dead at 9 o'clock and miss that very bad hour of the Oscars in the middle there. I did miss him in his underwear, though.
Well, that's okay. The Breakfast Club 30th anniversary.
30th for them. 85. Seems like only yesterday. I remember this was one of the first films showing at the Crossgates Cinema.
Okay. Oh, Gomer Pyle.
I know, I forgot to send over the list of
This wasn't actually, this is a moderately entertaining show.
Uh-huh, yeah.
What's that, was that Frank Sutton played the sergeant?
Yes. Complete series. I was going to send over there's a couple we could have had.
How many years was this? 3, 4?
I think there's 4 of the seasons.
Gomer Pyle.
No!
Oh, and of course we all know my favorite line. I got a boy lying on a table who was murdered. I don't even know if he actually ever said that.
No, we said that in our sketch circa 1981. Now, this is the final season. I forgot to look it up. I think it was 8 seasons of Quincy. And who was this guy, producer?
Who?
On the that was the Lieutenant Brill or something. I think he was the head of the lab.
Speaking of Jack Klugman, have you seen the new Odd Couple ad?
I saw the first episode. You
It's
didn't laugh?
Awful looking show. Awful.
You know what I laughed?
Here, put your lips into your face.
What?
Oh, no, that's what
Where
he
am
was
I?
working on over there.
I can't see. No, I'm too. Where am I?
You got to zoom in there.
It's too low. My hands are way down here.
Make your hand the mouth, Dave. Do a Sergio Guggio or whatever his name.
Here I am.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Of course, Quincy never had a mustache.
Wait a minute. What am I supposed to be doing here? I got a boy lying on a table who was murdered.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, we entertain ourselves.
Yeah, you know what I laughed at the new Odd Couple, Dave?
What?
It was the line where he said, F you. And it took me... That was from the original play in the movie. That the one thing that was funny in that show. Now, here we go, Dave.
Stone Age Smackdown.
It's the Flintstones and WWE. Original movie. Now, I swear a couple months ago we said Scooby-Doo had run out of mysteries and stuff because he was meeting up with the WWE.
Yeah.
Has the WWE bought out Hanna-Barbera or something?
They might have. That's pretty bad.
And I think in the next still, I don't think we're going to be able to see it, but there are actual wrestlers doing the voices here.
No.
Like The Undertaker was in there, I noticed. I think John Cena. All your popular...
I've seen it enough.
So the Flintstones are still in business.
There you go.
There you have it. Well, let's see. We got 5 minutes. Should we try our special guest, Dave?
That or
should
Price
we...
Chopper. It's your call.
Okay. Oh, we got Des.
Des.
Why don't you do Des? I'll write this number down.
Okay, you do that.
And then we'll decide from there. We only have a few deaths.
A few deaths, which are it's sad.
Yeah, we got a couple sad ones this week. They're always sad, but this week there's a couple.
What's entertaining though is sometimes the picture you put up. So where are the deaths? That the producer so eloquently said, "Let's do deaths," and then they don't show
He
up.
wanted us to do the death.
Gary Owens.
Oh.
What did he die from, Ed? Diabetes.
Complications from diabetes, which he's had for a long time, I guess.
Good old Gary Owens. Oh, I only remember Louis Jourdan from Swamp Thing and a PBS Dracula series.
That's the Dracula there.
Which one?
On the
Lower
bottom,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
That was pretty good, as I recall. I think we had to watch it in 10th grade.
I remember.
And that was the first time you saw Dracula climbing down the building, which was actually in the book.
Right.
And then he was in Gigi, and that's Octopussy on top.
Is it?
Octopussy.
Oh, you just like saying that, don't you?
I just like saying
Lesley Gore, who sang the, was it 60s, right? It's My Party?
Mm-hmm.
It's my party.
And I didn't know till I read the article that the death announcement was made by her companion, Dave.
Uh-huh. What are you saying, Ed? Be careful, because you may have to apologize.
I'm dancing very carefully around it, Dave. I just didn't know that she had a companion.
Everyone has a companion, Ed.
Yeah, well, that leads me to, he did my joke over
What was
there.
the joke? What
I
was
said she also played the Catwoman's, one of her minions, on the Batman series. And you can see her in this picture here, Dave, playing with the Catwoman's pussy right there. It's right there. See,
even I draw the line at that. Even I wouldn't say that.
well, it's right there. See
I
the
know
line?
what it is. I see it.
Meat.
You had to put struck in the head by the side mirror passing car while jaywalking, because it was at his level, right?
Yes, yeah.
Now, that's very unfortunate.
He was in the Freak Show, American Horror Story, and then he was in the first season as the creature in the basement for a couple of shots. Not many. But he was due to appear at the Chiller Show in April, Dave.
Okay.
But he will not be appearing. Meep, meep. He was the pinhead, or the chicken, the geek.
I never saw an episode of it, so I can't.
He bit the... That's a shame. And, oh yes, the last minute entry that you sent me today as we tape, Dave.
So now everyone will know when we tape.
Yeah, and this, well, it's kind of close to this date.
Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah.
Leonard Nimoy.
We don't have
83.
a still of Leonard Nimoy. Nobody has their Star Trek collection down here. It's too bad if he was going to pass on, Dave, he didn't do it yesterday.
What did I say to you?
I could have included him.
What did I say when you said, why didn't he die?
Death waits for no man.
Well, I said, death hath no schedule.
No.
It
That's
doesn't.
a shame. We'll have a little bigger tribute in the picture next time.
Okay.
On our next death roll. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Star Trek, but it's sad to see someone from shows
I was a
of
big
our
fan
youth.
of, what was the show he he voiced? The voiceover?
In Search Of.
In Search Of. That was the one I
Yes.
watched.
Where he went in search of...
Well, he didn't. He just, someone all did it, and then he just read the script.
did the narration.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep, it's almost time, Dave, for the game.
The Poster Pairs game?
Yes.
Poster Pairs game. This is where you people, have sent in
Use.
an email. You have sent in an email. Yeah, an email with two numbers from 1 to 6, and we're going to select one. And if we select yours and the two numbers you give us reveals matching posters, you will win 2 free movie passes. And if you write Spin the Wheel, we're going to bring out the magic Schwinn wheel, spin it, and you can win possibly 10 tickets.
All right, here we go.
And I have to do that every show. I have to keep saying that, and I can't keep doing that.
Why not?
I don't know. I forget things.
How can you forget it if
I'm
you're
like
doing it every show?
Julianne Moore.
Oh, no. Still Dave.
Still.
Is that the name?
I have no idea.
Oh, that's Still Alice,
I
wasn't
see spin. Betty Grinter, 3 and 4. 3 and 4.
Here we go.
3 and 4.
3. Close Jack.
Oh, I have no poppers.
And 4. Where's our poppers?
I have no idea. I hope it doesn't match.
Oh. Yeah, we didn't want it not to match, but we don't have our poppers
have our
on the
poppers.
table there.
What the hell? With the fake explosions. Well, I guess we'll do Price Chopper next time. Maybe you'll call your...
We will do Price Chopper next time, and we can tease it here, Dave. On the next show, not seen or heard from on the show for 10 years.
Wow.
At least, I think it's 10 years. Kim the Matinee Lady via phone interview next time.
This will give you some time to think about what you want to say. You want to give the address back?
Oh, yes, we'll get the address here. Oh, in a couple of weeks, King Kong will be holding the address.
Well, okay.
From various locations around the area.
Via green screen?
Yes.
Well, if you want to enter the Poster Pairs game, send an email to mediazone95@gmail.com. And if you can't read, I'll say it again. mediazone95@gmail.com. Send in 2 numbers from 1 to 6. And if we select your entry, and the 2 numbers you give us reveals pairs of posters that match, you win 2 free movie passes. And if you write spin the wheel, we will spin a wheel. And if we do spin the wheel, this is what could happen. You have 1 chance to win 10 tickets. 2 chances for 6, 2 chances for 4, 6 chances you keep for 2, 5 chances you lose 1, 2 chances you lose them both. And that's it. And there you have it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's how it goes. So please write in. And if you're religious folks tuning in for the religious show following us in Albany, there's a religious picture coming out in a few weeks. You might want to take a chance on winning tickets for it.
Not when you see who's in it. But it is not Kirk Cameron.
It's not him, no. It's some other
But
folks.
it could be just as bad.
Some other folks, we're not sure on their, religious affiliations, but we do know they need work.
I was surprised that one of them was still alive, actually.
All right, so that's next time, along with a chat with Kim the Matinee Lady, you might remember, a staple on the show for 10 years or so, plus, and left without really a farewell episode, just fizzled out towards the end, and so we haven't seen or heard from her since. So we're going to chat to her for a minute, see what's going on.
The actor in that God movie?
Yes.
Here's a little clue for you.
Okay.
He's Tom Barkley's bastard son.
Oh, no. Oh.